all you space engineers out there. Commander Kingfish here, and it is day 46. Can you imagine that? We've been building this for a while now, but it is day 46, and it is our mission to build a moon base. And so in the last episode, I managed to get the foundation set, get this to where the platform's not going to fall down. I put steel beams across the bottom with support structures, and so it's well anchored in, so there should be no issues with the landing platform falling down. Now that one over there had all the buildings and everything, so it had a lot of support underneath it. I didn't have to go to this kind of detail. Now I probably could put a few beams in around over there if I want, and we may do that towards the end. We'll see what it looks like. But I managed to get that all in the last episode. Now, as you can see, I've started to kind of lay out what I want to get done on this particular episode, which is getting all of my stairwells in. I say stairwells, catwalk stairs coming down. So I want to put one here, one on the other side over there. I might put one over there as well. So put one on, maybe 4 of these in around. The other thing I want to do is, this is a fueling station for ships coming in and out. So I want to put a kind of a billboard up right here that will show them the price of hydrogen and the price of ice. Right. I mean, I'm going to sell it. I'm not just giving this stuff away. So I've created a large LCD screen here that will show up with the prices, and I might end up putting some other information on there that might be useful to the pilots coming in and out. So there's that. I got to get the numbers in and get the lightings up, and I need to get rails all the way around except where there's going to be the catwalk stairs. And then finally, obviously I want to do some more decorations, put some more, cargo boxes and stuff scattered around, stuff like that. But the other thing I want to do is build out, like you coming into the airport, you got those flashing lights that are coming in. So I want to set up a lighting system that will guide the pilots into the connector down here. And so that's what I want to try to get done today. Well, I'm not going to get it all done today, I'll guarantee you that. But that's what we're going to be working on today to see how far along we can get this landing bay done. So let me get at it, and as soon as I have a little bit done, I will catch back up with you. Well, just to give you a little bit of an update, I haven't gotten too much farther. Been sitting here trying to think about stuff. So getting some decorative cargo blocks set out here. I think I had this already in on this side. I still have to build it all out. I got railings in, and I got this side over here figured out, at least for a walkway. So this is in, and you can get down out here onto the surface. Now I need to put one in down along this side. The other thing I'm trying to think about, I think I need like a small room. I suppose something similar to the Fuel Master's office there. Maybe if I put in, well, problem is now I've got those railings in, I believe. Let's see something here. If I go to, what do I got? Thinking, actually, you know what? I'm thinking if we pull in these light armor blocks, drop, oh, shoot. Let's just drop it right there. Now, if I turn it that way, that's going to block, and it won't go in that way. I need to be able to put some shelving and stuff on the inside. So having it next to the railings there, although, you know, I know what I can do. If I put these up, I can take these railings out, I believe. So I wouldn't need that, that, and that. And if we make this shed, say, 4 panels, we're not gonna, let's change that color. Let's just do a regular old gray on that. Well, you know what? Maybe red. It would be the same color as the Fuelmaster's shed office. So let's try that. If we go over here, now we should be able to turn this out to where it will attach that way. Then that will allow me to... Alright, so we can do that like that. I think this needs to be too high. So we should be able to... Come on. There we go. That. Well, this will be a little bit larger than the Fuelmaster's office, because this is going to be kind of like a storage shed and a parts thing. So we can go up and let's see. Yep, we can do that. And I'm thinking if we come out 3, so this will be a 3 by 3. And I want to put my door on that side right there. So let's... Oh, of course. You know what? I'm going to have to move that wire over to the other side, those cables. So if I should be able to... want to keep... There we go, like that. And then I guess for the ceiling, well, I need it to... so I can put lights on the inside. So let's do this. I want it to, if it's attaching that way, it should attach other way. Come on, one of you needs to attach up above. Come on now. Y'all want to attach that way, but you don't want to attach on the other side. That's just wrong. You're really going to mess me up, aren't you? I want to go across the top. All right. Well, let me sit here and figure this thing out. Once I get this shed done, or this tool shop, part shop, then I'll give you an update. I'll try to get this done and get those rails in and get those stairs in, and then we'll see how things are starting to look here. So I'll get back with you here in a little bit. Well, I have made some progress and some not so progress. So my idea here, that this is kind of a parts place, right? So when ships come in, if they need parts, they can check with the parts master right here. So that desk is fine. That's exactly the way I wanted it coming in. So you kind of walk in the door and you got the parts master right here. My idea was to have kind of shelving coming up through here, and this would be catwalks coming around, but then I can't place anything on the damn catwalks. So, you know, it's just kind of open catwalks, but I might just leave it like that. I've got shelving down here. Let's go ahead and finish putting these catwalks in. And I know they don't, well, it kind of looks like they've got support from the shelving and stuff, so I think that's fine. Let's get over to the catwalks here. That would go like that. And then we need one. Let's see. Put one in like that. Actually, I think, where's my corner? There we go. Put a corner in like that. All right. Now let's see how, you know what, I'm going to need parts for all of these, so let's go see how many parts we can grab. All right. Probably be one short. I got a few over here and a few parts in the box, so I'm trying to use them up. And then we'll go grab whatever we... Oh, I guess it needs... I need my jetpack. All right. Go all the parts. We're gonna see... Oh, you know, when that unidentified signal, boy, the system really takes a hit when that pops in. So I don't know what the hell the deal is with that. But let's get this built in, see how this looks. See how many of these I can build out. Ah, got them all. Good deal. All right. So that would be kind of like the looks of that. Okay. So let's grab these here. All right. Let's see if we can grab all the parts for that. And 8 interior plates. Let's build what we can, because that consumed quite a bit of space in my storage. I might change the color on these. All right, let's go see what other parts we can grab. This. All right, so let's fly over and get the rest out of here. Oh yeah, still filling up the old inventory backpack. All right, let's see what else we can get built. All right, that one's finished. That one's finished. That one is done. All right, that one's done. This one needs more parts, and this needs more parts. So let's go finish grabbing them. I don't think there was anything left over here, but we'll check it out. All right. And all right, there we got everything. We'll be able to finish that bottom portion out. Okay, that's done. And that's done. So I kind of like the looks of this bottom. Let's see if there's another color that we want to... I don't know, what would be a good color? Not that one. Let's see what a light... Leave the parts master. You know what? Let's leave maybe this one and this one. Okay, that kind of breaks that up a little bit. I just wish that I could put something in and on here, but you know what? We'll just kind of leave it as is. We'll see how that kind of plays out. So let's see if we can get the rest of these all take steel, and then I still need to put lights in here. So it doesn't take that much steel. Actually, I might have some on me. We can try to get as much of this built as possible. All right, there's that. That. And I think we need to take flight. So I had to put my little trick in right here in the corner to get this roof. Oh no, I don't want to build that out. We'll leave that as is. I like to leave those undone because they just sort of stay hidden that way. All right, I need some more steel. And I think I have that over here. Grab the steel out of here. And I don't. Okay, fine. We will head over to here and grab the steel.
Energy low.
And of course, energy is low. Let's grab our steel. Yeah, that should be enough for now. I don't want to overload the backpack. But let's see if we can finish getting this roof done. Alright, should be able to get the roof done. And then we'll go down and sit in the parts master's chair. Get our energy. The only problem with this is I don't get any oxygen and I don't get any hydrogen, so. And then we're just going to assume that these are oxygenated. We're not going to try to build them all into oxygen, or that they would be just sitting in here in their suits as part of their job. So there we go. We're all charged up. Now, the other thing that I wanted to do in here, let's see, what was it? I need to put lights on. So if we do this, we've got the daylight out there, but here's what we want to do. I think we want to put these in. We can put maybe 2 of them side by side, right there and right there. And then if we do this, should be able to sit in here and find them. Interior lights. So let's think I'm calling this large platform. You know what? I don't know what I'm calling this. Let's scroll down a little bit here. I think I had a name for this stuff out here, but what if we called it the fueling platform? Large fueling platform. I guess I don't have anything named out here at the moment. So we can LP1, what was that? All right. Anyway, we'll just leave this as is. We won't try naming it yet. I'll have to do a lot of cleanup, but I want yellow load from profile, and I think I need to cut the radius down to maybe 15. And let's hop up from here. Oh, yeah, they're not going to show up yet until I finish building them out. There we go. And then if I turn my light off. All right, so we get a feel for what that is going to look like in there. And I think I'm pretty good with leaving this as is right now. So that is the Parts Masters building, which kind of makes sense. You know, this is a travel plaza per se. And so they're going to be coming in here, getting their fuel and whatnot. And they might need some parts, you know, and the Parts Master can probably come up with the parts for them. Because there's going to be a shipyard over there, and depending on the parts that he needs, he can either send over there and get the parts. So there'll be a lot larger parts selection over in the shipyard. So, tell you what, let me get some more of this stuff done. Let me get that big monitor done over there and billboard, and see if we can't get some text and stuff on it showing what our hydrogen prices are and how much our ice is. So I'll get back with you here in a little bit. I'll try to get these stairs and rails done on this side as well. So okay, so I'll be back with you. Well, I think it's going to be a little shorter video today, but we did get quite a bit accomplished, or at least wise, I think I got quite a bit accomplished. So I did finish building out the rails over here. I got the stairwell or the catwalk stairs in place here, and that's all welded up. I managed to get the sign up. So here's our prices. Ice is 12.5 cents per pound, and they get a discount of a penny and a half if they have orders over 5,000 pounds. So, you know, try to give them a deal. Hydrogen, on the other hand, that is set price. So that's $12.50 per kilogram. And so they can come in and get gassed up and get their ice ready to roll, heading on to their next destination. So we got that done. I got the rotating lights in. Of course, with the spotlights, it's kind of hard to see them, so we'll see how that goes. We'll leave those in. I've got their numbers. This is number 5. I know it kind of looks like an S, but it is a number 5, emissive number 5. And then this is number 4 right here. So we've got these all in. And then I've got the parts master building in. So they've got shelving with parts and stuff on it as they need them. There's his desk. This is a place for storage. If only I could put storage up here. I just can't build it in just because of the way it's built. So it is what it is, I guess. And so yeah, we got that in. So I think that's about going to wrap things up for the day. I can't think of anything else that we got accomplished. Again, trying to get things ready for Alaska. And I know by the time you watch this, I will already be in Alaska and catching fish. Or by the time you watch this, I should have a considerable amount of fish. So anyway, that's that. And I think next episode I want to finish getting the railings in and finish getting the rest of this dock. So the next episode I think I can get this finished. And the other thing I want to do here is get these lights in. They're going to be kind of a flashing row of lights coming into the landing bay. So, all right. Well, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. It really does help out the video. And please subscribe. That really will help out the channel. Okay, space engineers out there, keep your heads low, keep building away, and don't get shot. And with that, Commander Kingfish is out of here, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.